Hello, Pirates, and welcome to the weekly update for Friday, February 5th. And as always, I appreciate the time that you're lending us to stay informed as I just keep you updated on the latest COVID numbers and share any information that's relevant to our entire Pinckney Community School family. And I'm able to start with great news, actually really good news in terms of COVID update. First and foremost, we've seen a dramatic decrease in the number of COVID cases here in Pinckney Community Schools. You're well aware in the last couple weeks, we had a rash about 12 positive cases at Alta High School, all connecting to events, social events, sleepovers, gatherings outside of school, going back to January 18th, which was the Martin Luther King 4-day weekend that our students had. And we're really happy to say that those numbers have decreased. We've only had 2 cases this week, positive cases. Actually, they connect back to last week. We had one reported to us the 29th, which was last Friday of January, from a Pathfinder student. And then on Sunday, the 31st of January, we had another high school student test positive. And that one, once again, did connect to that event on that 4-day weekend. But since Sunday, we've had no positive cases, students or staff, and we want to see that trend continue. From quarantine numbers, we're seeing about 50 and or below, a little bit lower, and we're going to see that number kind of even get smaller as folks are kind of working their way off quarantine. And looking at next week, the numbers even being half of that. So on that note, we do want to make sure that we're continuing to encourage our students to wear their mask properly throughout the school day. We know that, COVID fatigue is a real thing. We're all feeling it. But the virus is still out there. We know there's a new variant. We know that there's cases in Washington County. And we want to make sure everybody stays as healthy and safe as we possibly can keep everybody. And the mask has proven to be an essential part of that. And everybody's done a great job since September, but we are seeing some students starting to get a little bit of lax once again. And we need your help in helping remind our students the importance of it. Hang in there, stay strong. We're going to get through this. We're on the other end of this, but we still got some work to do. And we want to respect one another. We want to make sure that not only do we keep ourselves safe, but we keep those that we care about, our friends and our family and our peers here at school, safe as well. So any support you can do in reminding your children to keep that mask on, keep it over the nose, keep it covering the face, that would be greatly appreciated. So thank you. And I'm going to transition over just to share my screen, because I haven't popped up the MyStar map here in a couple weeks, because I want to share this good news too, just the trends that we're seeing in Livingston County. The state of Michigan is exhibiting similar trends, but the rate of positive tests here in Livingston County has dipped below 7%. That's the first time in a few weeks that we've seen that happen. And the trend line is continuing down that path. So that's great news. Love seeing that. And we want to continue seeing that trend continue in the days, weeks, and the months ahead. And as we look at the daily cases per million, I do like this graph because it really just captures kind of the journey we've been on. And once again, we can see that steady decline of the cases there in that graph. So great job, everybody. Still got work to do. Vaccines are in place. We have another 250 educators in Livingston County vaccinated yesterday. That was Thursday, the 4th of February. There's another 250 vaccination clinics set for next Thursday for our educators. And we're hoping, once again, as much as possible weekly, that these type of sessions are going to be provided. And I know our health department is doing the very best job they can with the resources, the amount of vaccines they have available to them, and just appreciate everything they're doing on our behalf for our staff here, for our students, and for our community as we continue to make school a safe place for everybody to learn, to teach, and to spend their time with us. And so just kudos everybody. Once again, thank you. I want to just kind of end this presentation. There's a whole lot of other information that I want to share, other than the importance of an announcement that was made from Dr. Sharon, who's the principal of Pinckney Community High School, that he's leaving us, unfortunately. As he stated in his letter that he shared with the school community about a week ago, is that he's going to become the new principal at Way Elementary in Bloomfield Hills. And his last day with us is going to be next Friday, which is February 12th. And he's starting that new position right there that next Monday, the 15th of February. And I just want to say thank you to Dr. Sharon for all that he's done for Pinckney Community Schools, for the hundreds, if not thousands of students that he's been able to work with and help lead, and the staff, going back to his time at Country Elementary, in which he came to us from Saline. and as he said, came back home because he was previously from Pinckney as a special ed teacher at Farley, and then wanted to take on the challenge of being a high school principal, which he did, and spent a year and a half there. And I knew when he took on that challenge, he had no idea what he's getting himself into. And when COVID hit, because that really changed the trajectory of what a high school principal looks like and feels like, and what the work entailed surrounds. And so he's gotten to know how to do contact tracing really well. And but he's had a lot of fun. Has been a great addition. Has helped get the high school on a great path, the momentum and the energy that's there. We're definitely going to miss him, and we just say thank you for all that he's done. And on that note, I do want to let you know that we feel very confident and we're excited to have his two colleagues in terms of the leadership team, current principal of instruction, Miss Julia McBride, and April Woods, the assistant principal, will become co-principals for the remainder part of the year, and will continue leading the high school on the current path that we're on, keeping that energy, keeping all the good things that are going. They both are extremely passionate about kids, about teaching and learning, about the high school experience, and about what we're getting them ready for when they graduate from our high school. So we're extremely excited. We're confident they can do a good job. As our high school gets a little bit smaller, we've already been talking about minimizing the administrative footprint there, and this is a great opportunity to do that, to be honest with you. And we do feel that we're setting up for success because they're surrounded by a great team. There's great individuals at the high school that include those in the main office, our counselors in the counseling center, Mrs. Parrish, who's the secretary there in the counseling center, our athletic team department. When we look at just the support systems that's there, including Miss Medill, our student family specialist, it's a great group. It's a talented group. It's a compassionate group, and along with the support of central office, myself and my assistant superintendent for curriculum, Ms. Basha Keeler, we have no doubt that we're going to continue making sure that Pinckney High School is a safe place to learn for everybody. It's it's a fun place, it's student-centered, and once again, helping get our kids to where they need to be. And as the year progresses, we'll start taking a look at what's working, what's maybe not working so well, and we'll adjust accordingly for the plans for next school year. So I want you to join in welcoming both Miss McBride and Miss Woods and as the co-principals. More details about their specific roles will come out next week, as we're still in the process of working with them through that. I would expect by the middle of next week some information coming home to the parents, and obviously they're going to be working with the staff as well. And then hopefully an opportunity for parents to just spend some time, probably over a Zoom session, I'm sure, just getting to know the two leaders that are going to be making sure your kids are well taken care of, and look for any information coming home about that. So I'll end with my picture of the high school and the rainbow, because one thing that I focus on is that word hope, and we're seeing a lot of hope with COVID and where we're going, but I also see a lot of hope with our district and here with the high school. And I wish Dr. Sharon nothing but the best. I know he's going to do a great job for the students and the staff and the community of Bloomfield Hills. But I'm also extremely excited for the work and the vision and the leadership that both Ms. McBride and Ms. Woods is going to extend on behalf of the staff and the students at Pinckney Community High School. So thank you. Have a great week. Stay warm. It's going to get cold. This thing called the polar vortex is supposed to come down as I get older. I'm not a big fan of the cold anymore, so it's gonna be a rough weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl, have fun, stay safe, and we'll look forward to seeing everybody back here on Monday. So take care, everybody, and as always, let's go Pirates.